This is American barbecue.
Wow, it smells good.
Oh my God. This is bigger than my face.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
You know, of all the far-off lands I've traveled to and of all the tasty treats I've had the privilege of trying, there is still one food that has a close place to my heart. And in fact, there's little bits of it probably still in my heart clogging my arteries. I'm talking, of course, about American barbecue. We have come to Quán, where they are making a super unique type of barbecue here in Vietnam. This is American barbecue, but they've adapted Vietnamese ingredients. They've taken inspiration from the ingredients and what's available around here. They fused it with their American barbecue style. And today we're gonna check it out, but it's not just gonna be me. We're gonna find some local Vietnamese people who have never had American barbecue, and they're gonna try it for the first time.
My friend gonna get so jealous with me right now.
But first, let's figure out how they make this stuff. Today, our guests will also experience the miracle of bacon and mac and cheese.
Macaronis, what is that?
Quán has been around just a few years, but they were one of the first American barbecue joints in Saigon. Right now, we are in the Quán kitchen to get a behind-the-scenes look at how they're making these ribs. Today, R&D chef Mark is gonna walk me through the rib cooking process, showing me how the ribs go from this to this. What is the name of these ribs?
The ones we're making today are called Heo Yeah, and Heo is Vietnamese for pork. We start with Vietnamese pork. Each rack of ribs is 1.5 kilos. We start with our rib rub and a real generous portion of it. Onion powder, garlic powder. I won't tell you everything that's in the rub.
Sure, of course.
There's also a good level of salt. The salt that's in there, it's gonna draw all these flavors of the rub into the meat.
Great, so we're gonna rub down the rest of these ribs and then we're gonna head to the smoker, right?
Yep.
And for the people at home, they can just buy a smoker like this on like eBay or something?
Not really. I designed it. We found a steel worker here that could build it for us. It's very much like a Texas pit.
Right now, they're putting all the ribs in these racks here, and then those racks are gonna be set in the smoker.
The racks keep a little air gap between all the ribs so smoke gets on all sides of it.
Can you talk about the Vietnamese influence on these particular ribs?
It starts with the smoking chips that we use. When I arrived here in Vietnam to start the restaurant, oak and pecan wood and some of the really flavorful woods just aren't available, and if they are, they're very expensive. We did smoke tests with all the local Vietnamese woods. Cashew was what we chose for the ribs. It really changed how I do barbecue when I came here to do it. I just can't use the same products that I could in America.
These ribs will get smoked for about an hour and a half before the next step.
Amber red color on there, that's from the smoke.
Right now they're putting them under foil in these big containers.
We don't need to worry about smoke getting in the meat anymore. We're just worried about getting them soft so they come off the bone easily. Lower temperature and longer you go, the more you retain the moisture. So that's the idea behind the slow and low cooking.
The now wrapped ribs hit the smoker for another hour or so, making the meat moist and soft before it's ready to hit the grill. Oh, and by the way, I like your brush here.
When you don't want to burn your knuckles.
This is like a paintbrush.
We call it our Vietnamese glaze. It's honey, fish sauce, black pepper, a little hoisin.
So you've actually put fish sauce into the glaze. Is that like a prominent flavor in the mix?
I would say it's a little more westernized because we gotta hold it back just so it's there. It's really sweet. It's a sweet, sticky glaze.
Wow, and it just, the look of it too, it kind of brings it all together at the end there.
And right now that glaze is getting a little sticky.
Our hungry guests are patiently waiting for their turn. But first, I just have to sink my teeth into this beauty. When you look at this giant piece of machinery here, there's so much that goes into this. And what's special about it is like, you're probably not gonna make this at home. Everything had to come together perfectly to have this experience right now. And the smell, the aroma here, it's tangy, it's meaty. Enough talking. Is this the best way to do it? Right down the middle? Oh, and the knife just goes right through like it's nothing. I'm gonna cut off one clean rib. Oh, that's two. And actually, so there's two ribs in here. I mean, look at this. Look at this rib. It's acting like it didn't belong in there. It's juicy. You can feel the food. You can feel the flavors. It's sticky, tangy. Let's get right into it. Enough talking. Oh, I almost did one of these. Oh my gosh. Look at this meat. Bam. This is all just fatty, tender meat. It's smoky. it's sweet. And the fish sauce, it's interesting because it's not super prominent. I think it's just adding some flavor, maybe some sweetness, a little salt, but the honey really comes through, the sweetness of the honey. That's heaven. That is heaven there. It doesn't get better than that. At last, it's time to feed our eager eaters, starting with course number 1, macaroni and cheese.
Wow. I can smell cheese. Oh my god. It smells very good. I like cheese.
I see noodles, pasta.
I love this color. It smells good. Cheese, huh? Okay. It looks sticky. Oh, I love cheese, huh?
The mac and cheese starts with heated milk mixed with salt and citric salt, then a load of New Zealand white cheddar cheese. The citric salt mixture allows the ingredients to bind into one large cheesy mass without separating. Once it's become fully liquefied, they add in cheddar-flavored orange cheese powder, giving it that real authentic creamy Velveeta cheese taste. Mix that with some boiled macaroni noodles and you've got yourself the creamiest mac and cheese this side of the Mississippi.
So that's how you eat it, with the fork. It smells really good. Smells good.
I like this one.
Wow. Too much cheese. A lot of cheese. The scattered noodle goes so well with the cheese.
Oh, I have never tried this one before.
Same here.
It's really good.
Might make me gain some weight, but I would eat it like once a week. Feel like it's melting in my mouth. I've never tried this kind of cheese before.
Lots of cheese. Too much cheese for me.
I think it's a little bit fat for Vietnamese. It's very rich. I prefer something a little bit lighter.
But
tastes
it's not
very...
too much with me.
Man, I don't have the word to describe the feeling. I just know that it's tasty.
But fat and really nice. It's very, very delicious.
You can see a lot of cheese here. And if you're a cheese guy or cheese girl, you should try this.
So this one is mac and cheese, the name of the dish.
Nice.
Next up, course 2, the bacon trio. 3 different types of bacon, but this bacon has a Vietnamese twist.
Just look good. It looks like bacon, I guess. Yeah, pork.
I love that smell. How do you feel? Try it.
Yay. Okay.
I never tried this before.
I had bacon before, but it doesn't look like this. She's hungry, so
I just want to eat it.
The bacon trio comes with brown sugar bacon, beer bacon, and habanero bacon, made with local sugarcane juice called nuoc mia in Vietnamese.
Using the nuoc mia instead of just brown sugar or maple like they do in American bacon.
The nuoc mia, you can find this all over in Saigon, these little carts pressing sugarcane, fresh sugarcane like this in their machines, getting juice from it, serving it with some ice. Mark uses the same sugar to flavor his bacon, but it doesn't end there. Even the remaining sugarcane hull will be used to smoke the bacon later on in the process. So here we have the fresh nuoc mia, sugarcane juice, but I just want to get the real sugary flavor. Try it out. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. It's a lot of sugar.
That is syrupy. I've never had it just straight up like this. It's thick, it's sweet.
The amount of sugar is equal to our brown sugar bacon. We have our nuoc mia now. To make the brine, we don't have to add any sugar because it's already there. This is just a mixture of the salts that brine it and make it safe to eat. These are slabs of pork belly. You look at your cross section, the skin has been removed.
After the sugar cane and salt brine has been poured into each bag, it's vacuum sealed and left to chill in the refrigerator for 10 days, soaking up all those beautiful flavors. After being smoked, it's topped with some habanero powder and frozen to allow for easier slicing. Finally, the bacon is thrown on the flat top, with sections becoming caramelized due to the sugar content. I'm curious if our eaters will be able to detect the sugar cane or nuoc mia.
Nuoc mia? Is that sugar cane you mean?
Nuoc mia?
No way.
Nuoc mia? Do you speak Vietnamese? So I should remove all the pepper aside.
I want to eat the chili.
And I don't want chili.
Crunchy. It's not spicy at all. It's not spicy because of the sugar cane.
Okay. I don't think it's
It's
tastes like
good,
normal
it's good.
bacon, to be honest. I think it's a little bit sweeter. It's nothing similar to the one that I had at the supermarket. This one is way better. The natural sweet
from the sugar cane. I think it's a little bit sweeter than normal bacon.
Its taste is really good.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Looks so tempting.
Anyway, if you look this in the real life, you will want to eat it right away and not talking anything more.
Look at that color.
Oh my god! This is bigger than my face. It's kind of soft right
Yeah,
here.
it's
Easy
very nice.
for us to cut it. I mean, I'm not an expert in using the fork and knife, so...
Wow.
Bigger.
Bigger.
This is the biggest meal that I ever had. Ready? Cheers.
Ready?
Should we do a cheers?
Cheers.
I need some time.
It's really good.
This is mind-blowing. A little bit sweet from maybe the honey and the fish sauce I get.
I feel like I'm in USA right now.
Have you been to the USA?
No.
It's have a little sweet.
Oh,
it's not
this
dry
is
and
delicious.
so small.
This is good. I'm not gonna talk.
I've never tried this one before in my life.
I think it's a little bit similar to the ribs that you have in the broken rice. Very juicy and tender too.
I will fit you. Thanks to that rib, we become lovers now.
I have a boyfriend. Now I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
So we have like the ribs is quite short like this.
So
so
long.
long compared to this, I don't think, yeah, it's not
It's
comparable.
bigger.
God!
Oh my god. This is bomb.
Now that our volunteers have had a chance to stuff their faces, it's time to hear their final thoughts.
I will recommend this to a friend.
American barbecue to me is really good. I mean the bacon and now the ribs, and I don't even need to use any kind of different sauce to make it better. Like in Vietnamese, you have to mix a lot of kind of sauce.
I like the way that we have to eat it like using hands and don't have to use like chopstick or like fork or anything else.
And I think it's clearly bigger.
Yeah,
This is my friend, the winner. Can we stop shooting? I gotta finish this.
Oh, hey. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a sub. Hold on. My blood is all going to my stomach and out of my brain. Let me know what you thought of the video. I know they enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun trying a little bit different format, so let me know what you thought. I'll see you next time. Peace.
I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on